Okay, we are back. This once again is Old Tom Jin rejoining my playthrough of Baldur's Gate, the enhanced edition. I'm trying to think of what should our first stop be. I think after our first stop actually should be Tehram or Terrorim or whatever it is, Thunderhammer.
Oh, there, Wanderer. Stay thy course a moment to indulge an old man.
Well, our paths cross once more. I suppose proper introductions are in order, as we will no doubt meet again. My name is Elminster. I've heard nothing but tales of thy exploits in the time we have been apart. It would seem that thou art destined to have quite the impact on the Sword Coast. Quite the burden for one so young. I was not aware my actions were common knowledge. Perhaps not common knowledge, but everything is plain for those that know where to look. As it is, I am aware of thine efforts and accomplishments. Thou art quite adept, as Gorion predicted. All that remains is to determine motive. Gorion, you knew him, but you said nothing before. 'Twas neither the place nor the time for such things. As painful as the circumstances may have been, it was time for thee to forge thine own path. One of the most valuable lessons that life has taught me is when not to go sticking my pipe into other people's affairs. Such is the case now as well. But you could tell me so much about Gorion and myself alike. Please stay a while. I fear I cannot. Self-discovery is best left to the self, and all thy questions will be answered in time. I will offer a small tidbit of information, though. Thou hast likely heard the same in another source already. The bandits that thou dost seek make a habit of traveling in the northeast. A search in that direction will no doubt yield fruitful results. With this I shall take my leave.
Ooh, you smell.
Look, kid, I've been out on the road for a long time, for one thing. Boyle, Boyle, someone in the Jovial Juggler gave me a gold piece to come find you. Slow down, breathless child. Who's tossing money about in hopes of finding me? Her name's Officer Vi, and she's with the Flaming Fist. And you needn't worry, she's real nice. By the way, how do you know my name? Why, everyone here's talking about you. You're the ones who saved the Nashkel mines. My mama says that even though we don't like those folks from there's no reason anyone should have to suffer so. Alright. Well, that's us, I guess. You got a good eye. Now, who is this person that wants so much to see us? What I just said? Thank you, child. You've earned a gold piece. I'll go to the Jovial Juggler and meet with Officer Vi shortly. Good. You folks are real nice. Mama says the Sword Coast needs some real heroes these days. Tomorrow be with you, okay? So there we go. We are walking the path of heroes, we are. But let's talk to old Thunderhammer, or Tehram. He's not, that's right. It's the Thunderhammer Smithy. He's Tehram Furirim. Names are not easy. Hello there. Is there anything I can do for you on this fine day? I've just come from Nashkel. I found this vial in one of the kobolds lurking in the mines. I think it might be what's causing the iron to break. You found it just like that? Well, that certainly does illuminate things, doesn't it? I thought maybe you could use it to find a way to reverse the effects. I couldn't know, but I know someone who can. Give me a few days, I should have some results. So there we go. We have given over. Now, is there anything I need to sell or buy for him? Certainly I could use some more bolts. I'm running low on bolts, I know. So that is a good idea. And then I think she's might be running low on a little bit low on bullets. We'll buy just one stack for her. And we know that M1's running low on arrows, despite my efforts to collect arrows from the... None have ruined my inventory. Okay, well, let's get rid of some things, shall we? Now let's buy some arrows. That should do. All right. sell our gems to Tehram. Don't want to sell that. Do want to sell these. Don't want to spend money on identifying at the moment. Anything else I need from him? I don't. Oh wait, she needs some. She'll need some more bullets. Kind of lost in the menu here. Hold on. There we go. And bullets. I think I better get a couple of... I better get a stack of bullets plus one just for... In fact, it also occurs to me back. I probably should get him some bolts plus one as well. Oh, I don't have enough room for my inventory yet. I am full up on stuff that I cannot even sell back, so I don't even see it. All right, well, we'll have to deal with that later then. Very well. So be it.
Must rest. A bad case of armor chafe.
There you go. Well, we don't want a case of armor chafe, so let's deal with that. I think we're going to rest right here at the Jovial Juggler.
Can I assist you?
Ah, Boyle, I thought it might be you. These southern parts are quite set afire with talk of your work in Nashkel. I am Officer Vi of the Flaming Fist, and, to be honest, I could use your help. I'm honored to be found worthy of your notice, officer. How can I be of assistance? My contingent and I are cut off from Baldur's Gate. We haven't received orders for close to a week, and to be honest, I don't like the feel of this all. The bandit raids have been getting worse since you returned from Nashkel. I used to think that they were just your usual brigands out to make a quick buck in troubled times, but not anymore. They're working for someone. One way or another, I've got to get my troops back to the gate. I'll pay 50 gold pieces for every bandit scalp you can bring me. And spread the news. I want this whole region cleared before the winter comes. Well, it just so happens, madam, that I have such things right away. Where'd you go? See, she tells me these things, then she just runs off. Is that her? It's hard to identify her. Wait, no. Wait, stop moving! Stop! Those just look like officers. No, there she is over there. I really wish they would just stand still. There we go. Oh, you've already been busy, I see. Well, keep at it. The more bandit scalps I have, the richer you'll be. I'll take all the bandit scalps you have. And there we go. We can sell her a ton of bandit scalps. Now, this, by the way, brings up one of my little pet peeves in the game. How exactly does one tell a bandit scalp from a regular scalp? Exactly. How do we... Yeah, I got some bandit scalps for you, sure.
I need a swig of some strong dwarven ale.
Where's that? Oh, there he is. He's hiding in the kitchen again. These people have to go back to the kitchen. Bjornen! We took care of those Havogers for you. Fine work. News of the battle has reached me even here. In an effort to encourage such deeds of righteousness, allow me to present you this shield. The Sword Coast needs more heroes of your sort, especially in times as dark as these.
Perhaps this group needs not quite as much help as I thought.
In the process, Khalid levels up, which is fantastico. So let's look at what we got. We got a shield, which I now need to identify. Which I can't. I'm not going to use a scroll. So, what I am going to do is level up Khalid. Khalid does not get a proficiency slot this time. He does, however, get, again, great luck on hit points. Got 10 hit points, which puts him up to 49. That's pretty darn good. Pretty darn good, 4th level fighter. So I am pleased as punch about that. And I don't think anybody else is... Yeah, nobody else is ready yet. But we're getting close. We're getting close on a couple people. So what is Boyle going to do? Boyle's going to memorize some identifies for tomorrow. And Just have to remember, which of course means, unfortunately, when you do that, you have to do 2 days rest in the end because
This group shows promise.
you gotta memorize them and then you use them and then you gotta put back your regular spells. So we'll do that now. And now we'll take a look at these items that we have collected that need identifying. A medium shield +1, so immediately we know who that goes to. That goes to Khalid. Which means we can get rid of that pretty soon. And then who else has some items here? Yes, we have a set of bracers. By the way, I can free up a little space here, putting this up there. So we'll identify those. Gauntlets of Fumbling. Well, we certainly don't want those. Let's get rid of those. Get them off my inventory, please. Just put it down here. And then what else? See, like I said, you gotta be careful with this stuff. Like there is a ton of cursed items in this game. A ton. Ashadina +2. Ashadina was a remarkable strategist. Blah, blah, blah. And what it basically does is it's 1d4 +3 +1 electrical damage. So again, Warhammers by default, I'm always astounded by how little damage they do by default. But with those bonuses, that's actually pretty nice. I mean, its average damage, its ultimate damage isn't as high as, say, a longsword, but its average damage is actually quite good. And plus, it's doing that electrical damage on every hit. So, and it's a +2 weapon, which is great. So, we don't have anybody who can use that at this very moment, but we are certainly going to hold on to it because that'll be terrific in the future. Do we have anything else that we need to identify? Oh, this guy, this protection scroll. One of the more annoying things I find in the game is that you have to identify protection scrolls individually. And I think that's it. So let's redo that. Let's redo that whole business. Restore our magic missiles. Restore our sleep spells. And does anybody else need anything? I think everybody else is good. Yeah, I think we're good. Okay, so what now is we rest again because we don't want to go out into the world with just blank spell slots. So let's rest once more. Noble conditions, only the best for my group. So yeah, that's why we hold on to the bandit scalps. Officer Vi will take them and apparently has some means of discerning whether they're actual bandit scalps and not just like random people. Although, boy, there would be a twisted thing for an evil playthrough. take any scalp, sell it as a bandit scalp, or just make it scalp. Have it be able something you can take from anybody. That would be gross. So, next stop is this little house right near the Jovial Juggler. And if you recall, this is the house of someone we met in a long time ago, relatively speaking, in the Friendly Arm Inn, who said their house had been overrun by spiders. So we're going to go deal with them. But first, before we do that, we better cast our armor spell. And I think it's fair because this is going to take us just a minute. Oh, wait a minute. That we're going to give Dinah here the bark skin, even though we found out that it doesn't really last that long. And let's go head on in here. And here they are, infested by spiders. Huge spiders. And this again is one of those things that ordinarily it could be a really, really bad day, but I happen to have a sleep spell. Sleep spells make all the difference. It turns what could potentially be a very dangerous encounter in close quarters into a relatively straightforward extermination job. Voila. Simplicity itself. And she wanted us to get a couple things. She didn't mention getting the Andar gem, but, you know, she also didn't tell us they were huge spiders, so I don't feel so bad about that. Oh, damn it, I have no room in my inventory again. So, let's see here. Oh, we don't need to hold on to that, I'll let Jahira hold on to that. Oh, boy, I really gotta get rid of those things, too. Boyle. Here, grab that. And then I need... Well, I need the body of one of the huge spiders. Lord knows how I find room in my pack for the body of a huge... I guess it's a not-so-huge spider. Oh, that's right, I can't pick it up. We'll have...
Do you want to tell me a story about trollops and plugtails? Please?
Alright, that you are on my last reserve nerve right now, Imoen. You really are. And I know it's not you, it's the it's the way you were written. Or underwritten. But is this the time we want to... I think this might be the time to kind of... That might have been it. That last one was just like... We're like, literally as Boyle is packing up spider guts into a bag. Everyone's like, do you want to tell me a story? And I'm like, no. To be honest, we just killed a bunch of nasty spiders. I don't think that's appropriate timing to tell a story. I don't want to go all the way over here. So yeah, so Boyle's making some decisions right here. Felpost has courtesans. But it is the nicest inn in town. Well, let's go try it out. If we can actually get in the door.
Here now, get out. I don't like your type in here.
You tell him, Marl.
And so now we have a couple of guys from a Scorsese movie. Hey, I told you to get lost. Ain't no room for your troublemaking strangers. No need to get bent out of shape. There's plenty of bar for us all. Hey, I take whatever shape I want. I'm sick of you freakish adventurers going around, consorting with God knows what, dragging your trouble back to my hometown. What do you say to that? I'll just do what I think is right. We solve a lot more trouble than we cause. Well, very nearly anyways. Oh, you think it's funny, do you? You mess up the local economy with your treasure. You upset the balance of nature. You flash your magic around, and because of it, maybe somebody's son thinks it's fun and goes out and gets himself killed. It's a bad example, and somebody ought to kick your ass for it. Hold on now. Everybody walks their own path. I'll not be held accountable for what the fates deal. He was a good boy till your kind came along. Filled his head with nonsense they did, and because of it, he's dead. Now wishing I'd take that out of your hide. If you knew him like you think, then ask yourself if he wouldn't have gone anyway. It's a calling you're born with. Nobody gives it to you. That ain't true. He was going to take over the farm and settle down. Maybe apprentice with Thunderhammer during the winter. He never wanted adventure. That's what you wanted, Marl. Fun's fun, but you're blaming these folks for stuff that couldn't be helped. That boy was a firebrand if there ever was one. No. He was settling down. He wanted... That new plow he bought you last year, he got that gold helping clear kobolds out near Olgoth's Beard. He wanted to make a difference, make the realms a bit safer. Just like these folk most likely. Oh, by Shantae, why couldn't he just stay home? The realms call, and you go. Sounds like a fine lad taken too soon, but doing what he was meant. If you'll suffer my company, I'll buy a round and toast his memory with you. 'Twould be fitting, I suppose. To Kenner Netherland, rest ye well. I'd be alone a while. Well, this is the calmest I've ever seen him in a week. Still, you best move along. Marl ain't known for his steady moods. And for that, for talking a guy down from a stupid drunken fist fight, 900 experience points. I always like that little interaction. But it's one of the better written pieces in the game. Well, we'll steer clear of him.
Some cheap beer for you.
Keep a low profile if you please. Tempers are short for strangers right now. So, what do you want? What do you have to offer? And the reason we come to Feldpost, actually, is because Feldpost is one of the few places in town we can sell a bunch of the stuff we've collected. And I am speaking mainly of jewelry. And these gloves of displacement, which we don't know. Which actually you can't sell for anything. Interesting that many of the cursed items you can sell for something. I guess the idea is behind this is that the other items had potential uses. Like they're not something that everybody would want, but they're something that someone could want. This has nobody wants the gloves of misplacement. They're just bad, so we just sell them. Just get them out of my inventory. So what do we got here? I'm not selling Mellencamp the chicken. Although interestingly, you could sell Mellencamp the chicken. That would be strange. Sorry, Mellencamp, but a talking chicken is a valuable prize. We'll just be on our way now. Do I want to hold on to that belt of antipode? Well, I guess I have the room right now. On some level, it always annoys me because it's got that major drawback. But oh yes, the history of the fateful coin. I think I'm going to buy a copy of that. Well, not me. I will. Not that guy. Me. I will buy a copy of that. Why am I buying a copy of the fateful coin? Well, maybe I want to read it, or maybe I have alternate reasons. This is kind of a nice place. Keep a low profile. Keep a low profile. I think this might be... This might be the place where Imoen leaves us. Which means, of course, someone else has to take Mellencamp. I think that I've reached my limit. Reached my limit with Imoen. With her childish ways. And we're going to, and hey, I mean she's a kid. She wants to act like a kid. She's going to be treated like a kid, which means we're going to put her here in the inn. I don't know, maybe I've got her all wrong. Maybe she's just putting on airs. She has her own reasons for acting that way. I'm not going to get any further into that line of thinking. But I think that we're going to leave her here. But that means we've got to unload all of her stuff onto other people. That means that the whistling sword has to go elsewhere too. We're really starting to load down old Khalid here, unfortunately. I might have to rearrange that later. She's also got another short sword +1. Do I want to leave that with her? I think so. Jahir can take Mellencamp. I will do here what I did not do for the other two, which is take the healing potions. I don't need healing potions sitting on people who are not in the party anymore. You know who needs those healing potions? Minsk. That guy gets hit more than anybody. So what else has she got? I am going to leave her the Topsider's Crutch because nobody else needs it. Well, actually, wait a minute. Maybe Dinah here needs it. Then again, I don't think I'm going to hold on to Dinah here that forever and ever either. So question. I'll leave her with it. Dinah here doesn't. I mean, I've got plenty of people with. Well, no, she doesn't need it. I mean, I am going to have Dinah here in the group for a while, so I should give her the Infravision. Is there anything else I need to take from her? Well, Ryan's scroll. I shouldn't leave that. I should really be dropping off these scrolls somewhere. As I was mentioning to someone the other night, I think there's some safe areas you can store stuff in the Friendly Arm. I don't think here in Feldpost there's anywhere to store anything, but yeah, I think that's it. So, I mean, here, what has she got? She's got a short sword +1. She's got a reserve short. Does she need that? I don't think she needs that. So we'll just hold on to all that stuff. So, all right, Imoen, we've taken all we can from you. I think that you're in good shape. So we'll take Imoen and we will stick her over here.
Nothing more, so leave me to go.
Yeah, and you just keep saying that if anybody comes here to ask you who you are.
Good on you if you save the day.
But yeah, people keep a low profile here. That sounds like a good plan, actually. I mean, logically, that would mean it would be less likely for people to show up looking for it because they're like, hey, outsiders don't come in here that often.
Back home, Puffguts would always tell me a story.
And that is exactly why you're going to stay here. I'm sure you can find some people to tell you a story. Just like that? But we're friends and everything. We've been friends for years. I guess I'll just wait till you need me again. Because you will. Just wait and see. Sure thing, kid. Like I said, you want to be treated like a child. You want to act like a child. You're going to be treated like a child. Okay. Which means you're going to be left home safe and sound. What? I think there's someone else we want to see here, though. Oh, yes. As I come out of here, I come out of Feldpost. I'm staring at this house, and I'm like, wait, I know this house. It has a big fire bead on it. That must be Firebead's house. Let's talk to Firebead.
It's hard to find decent folk nowadays.
Ah, the next time you pass through Candlekeep, you should read the history of the Bell in the Depths. It's an old favorite of mine I'm sure you would like. Firebead, I think... Do you recognize me? Ah, you're old Gorian's Ward, the lonely kid of Candlekeep. Of course. Oh, yes, I heard about the loss of Gorian. I must give you my deepest condolences. I hope since you left Candlekeep you've kept up on your reading. Oh, the world of books. I've heard that a new copy of that wondrous tome, The History of the Fateful Coin, can be had for a pretty penny at one of the stores around here. If you'd be so kind as to buy it for an old man like myself, I'd gladly reimburse you. I'd even give you a little bonus to help with your travels. It must be so hard with Gorian gone. Well, as it happens, sir, I just picked up a copy right here.
It's hard to find decent folk nowadays.
Ah, you are generous to an old man, so I'll be generous in turn. Let me give you another book in exchange. It's a touch darker than what you have given me, but I get the sense that you may enjoy it nonetheless. Voila. So the book he gives us is this one, The History of the Dead 3, and it is indeed a dark book. I'm not going to read it right now because it's take a little long in the stream to read a whole book. But frankly, the more important thing that we've just got from him is this, a scroll case. Oh, thank God for scroll cases. So that makes a huge difference for us in the world. And actually, I'm going to do a quick save here. because it occurs to me I've done quite a few things here. And I'm going to try to learn some of these spells, and the spells that I don't learn, I'm putting in the scroll case. So resist fear, absolutely. Let's learn it. Oh, failed to learn it. Oh, so sad. Chromatic orb? Got it. Got chromatic orb. That is a good thing. And the rest of them, I know all this stuff, so they're going... I'm not using them right now. They're going in the scroll case, which, of course, I can take them out anytime I need them if the need should arise, but this makes a huge difference. Who else has scrolls laying around? We got some scrolls off of Imoen. There we go. And this is one of two items that will make a huge difference for our inventory problems. Won't solve them completely. It'll just say it will delay the further onset of our inventory problems. I'm going to let her keep the magic missile out here. I think that's a good thing. Or actually, maybe I should ever let her keep the Larlock's Minor Drain up there in her slot. Her quick slot there. And how did she get bolts exactly? That's weird. Oh well. Extra bolts. Never hurt anybody. So yeah, so she'll keep those. Yeah, Larlock's Minor Drain is actually not a bad spell for her because she doesn't have a lot of hit points and she doesn't have a lot of armor, so give her a little bit of defense. Why not? So is there anything else I have to deal with here? Oh, I know what I want to do. That Wand of Magic Missiles, I would like to take that back. I'd like to take that back to Feldpost. I should actually put it in Boyle's inventory instead. And see if I can get them to recharge it for me. Thanks, Firebead. I have to go back to Feldpost real quick and talk to that bartender. So what I want to do here... Oh, man. I get the feeling that some enterprising developer at Beamdog decided that that was a bug. Or an exploit, rather. And decided, nope, we're going to close off that little avenue. That appears to be the case. That sucks. Alright, fine. No recharged Wand of Magic Missiles for me. I guess I'll just leave it with her for a while. That blows. I mean, really, is it really that harmful for the game? Is it really disruptive to the game? The idea that you could recharge your magical charged items? I don't think so. Somebody decided, oh no, we can't have that. I mean, considering you sell it to them and then have to buy it back at a much higher price. So there's one other thing we want to do here. It's not hiring... Oh. Do I want to... No, I'm just going to leave Garrick there. I just don't trust that guy. I've decided. Maybe I'll come back at some point. The one thing you can do is if you hire him and then unhire him, then he won't leave the game.
And steel on steel. The stuff of legend.
There's actually someone else. So let's just say we walk quickly past Garrick to get out of his way. And we meet
Hey, you!
this person.
Yes, you! I don't see anybody else around here. A little help, please?
Of course, what do you need?
There's bandits. Vicious, magic bandits. They must have gone to advanced bandit school or something. They're trying to capture me.
A group of spellcasting bandits. This sounds like a tall tale.
Listen, I'd love to give you a really long and detailed explanation of what's going on, but... Oh, look, we're out of time.
So you admitted that you just lied.
So, You would try to hide from us behind this unfortunate fool. Your cowardice proves as deadly as your reckless magic.
You're the one trying to capture me. And I still don't know what you want, so I'd rather not let it happen. Get out of here before me and my new friends decide to eject a fist into your mouth.
You there, stand aside and give me the girl. Surely you won't risk your life for a stranger.
I won't let you harm her. By what right do you hunt this woman?
By my right as a wizard of Fae. We must study her anomalous powers, whether or not she comes willingly.
Let me guess, by study you mean dissect?
You shall not be privy to my methods. It is
No.
none of your concern, and she is a danger to both herself and others. Hand her over now, or I shall cut you down.
Come and take her, if you dare.
If you wish to die for this wild mageling, so be it.
Away with you, you pompous creep!
Kendall, where did you go? We can't let her escape. Slaughter them all, and we'll sort this out once we find him.
And so there you go. There's Nira, the wild mage. Nira is, I think, the last character who was added to Baldur's Gate Enhanced Edition. She's pretty interesting. She's got a lot of fun custom content. I don't think I'm going to be keeping Nira in the party, but we're certainly going to help her out. We're not going to leave her in the lurch here. That would be bad. So we're not going to do that. I think actually, a sleep spell will work here. I'm going to give it a try. And where is... So she can go. The rest of the people, of course, are going to go dogpile on the wizard, because the wizard's the most dangerous guy in this group. There we go. Done. Just like that. Took them out like a shot.
I am really sorry about what just happened. I didn't want to involve you, but if I hadn't run into you when I did, they'd be elbow deep in my brains right now.
What do you do now? Surely I can return at some point.
Since you were kind enough to save me from those wizardly thugs, I was wondering if I could stay with you for a while. For your protection, as well as mine. I swear, I'm quite a skilled spellcaster. I can hurl a fireball like you wouldn't believe.
Very well. Your company would be appreciated.
Fantastic! Let me just get my... well, nothing. I'm ready to go now.
Okay, so yes, so we have... Nira has joined the group probably for a very short amount of time. Why for a very short amount of time? Now, she's a great character. The voice acting is terrific. She's got a lot of interesting content. Couple problems with Nira. One, wild magic. Her wild magic, well, it's wild magic. It does weird things at weird times, and by and large, the effects are less than beneficial. They're just like, oh, sometimes they're a beneficial effect. It's like, yeah.
Camaraderie, adventure, and steel on steel.
Hold
the
on.
stuff of legend.
Hold off
Right,
on
Boo?
Mint's comments there. Her effects. All the literature, like all the documentation for it in the game would say, like, oh, wild magic is like sometimes it's beneficial, sometimes it's not. Yeah, it's about 75% not. That's generally the way it works. So, yeah, once in a great while, you get something good. But generally speaking, the negative effects are more common and more debilitating. So, and sometimes they're really bad. Like there are effects in her wild magic. You lose all your gold. You lose random magic items. You lose there's polymorphing. There's level loss. I mean, there's a couple really serious effects. So, if you want to play that kind of game, and I guess if I was playing like the really chaotic party, like the all chaotic party, I would say, sure, Nira, let's come along. Ha ha! Isn't that funny? We lose all our gold. But it's not that funny. And I'm probably not going to keep her. But why did I do this? Why did I have her join the party? These guys don't have anything. Well, one, I wanted everybody to get a little taste of their flavor. Also, to be perfectly honest, she's got that. See that? That's a gem bag. It's the only gem bag in the game. It's the onlyest one in the whole game. And it is a wonderful thing. Because it now allows me to store all those annoying little gems that collect as we go through our gallivanting around the countryside in one place. And of course we should also, we should take the time to level her. And yeah, it doesn't gain a bit of proficiencies or anything like that. The other thing is that her constitution doesn't, it's okay for a normal person, but it doesn't give her any bonuses because this is 2nd edition rules. So now we have a level 3 wild mage. It's okay, but again, as long as she doesn't do anything crazy. But again, some people like it. It's a style of play. Like for instance, this Nahal's Reckless Dwemer allows you to cast potentially any spell in your spell book. In an emergency sort of situation. No, thank you. No, thank you. I am not using that. She does come out, however, a hell of a lot better equipped than Dinah here does. So that's something. But why did we come this way? Well, first to meet Nira, but also to head on over to the Temple District outside of town. Why are we doing that? Because we have the magic symbol of Basilius in our hands. And I happen to know, that there is a priest here, a very important priest, who is interested in that. This guy, Keldath Ormlir.
Welcome. The traveling adventurer is never turned away from a house of Lothander.
By the morning lord, I see that you have the holy symbol of Basilius. It is Basilius. It must have been a difficult battle to take down such a powerful man. Yours is a service that will not soon be forgotten. It is a pleasure to give you the full reward for which you have worked. Look at that. 1,000 experience, 5,000 gold for getting rid of that guy. So that's super awesome. So I guess Keldath hangs out here with these sirens. These nice sirens. These are the nice sirens. The non-hostile sirens. But that's really all we have to do there. Just going to just circumnavigate the temple so you get a feel for it, if those of you who are not familiar. Reasonably big. And I don't know why it's to the west of town. I guess they just couldn't fit it on the map otherwise. And here's the rectory. It's where he lives when he's not in the temple. Which I think is never. He's always in the temple. But so be it. That's all done. Let's see. Should I take a... there is stuff on this map. And there's stuff beyond this map. So maybe I should take a minute.
A man shouldn't speak to his better unless spoken to first.
Hey, Black Bear walking through my camp. Or my group. Not to be rude, but will you stand back from me? By all the gods, I shall be glad to be back in Waterdeep come the 10-day. What do you find so displeasing about the Sword Coast? What do I not find displeasing? Aesthetically, the air is absolutely thick with manual labor. If this is what the land is like, with most of its miners out of work, I could not imagine it in full swing. I simply must get out of here. If not for the bandits, then I would be on the first caravan out of town. No need to use all caps. Curse this merchant's trade. Father must wish me dead to inflict this upon me. Away from me. I need my air. Hey, bears. You could totally eat that guy. You would eat that guy and I would not stop you. Leave you be. I guess that would be more chaotic neutral of me if I did that. I would have to. So yeah, Nira is a fascinating character. She is another example, like Garrick actually, of more the 3rd edition interpretation of chaotic neutral, in that they're not like crazy insane, but they're not, how do I put this delicately? They are not deranged, but they are people who have like people many of us have known, who have a deeply chaotic nature. Hey, Gallius.
Knowledge, used wisely, is the most powerful of tools.
30 degrees latitude, longitude varying greatly, moons in conjunction with... Oh, pardon my lack of focus, but I've been studying the skies for some time now. I've positively a wicked kink in my neck, and I cannot seem to focus on anything closer than the horizon. Such are the pains of astrology, I suppose. And what have your observations revealed to you? Oh, I couldn't possibly tell you all that I see. There's so much raw data that must be interpreted and examined thrice over. It's a wonder that I can even assimilate all that information with no ill effects. Still, the long and the short of it reveals interesting times ahead. If I did not know better, I would say the heavens themselves look upon with interest. Conflicts of great significance are on the horizon. I mean, thanks for that, I guess. Very unspecific. What is the least helpful prophecy in any RPG adventure game? The least helpful prophecy is great conflict is on the horizon. Yeah, I know. I'm playing the game. An enemy will rise. Oh, come on. Get up there. What are you doing, guys? Get up there. Ah. That's right. I have not changed the script. Although, in that case, I'm fine with what she did. Alright, time to change Nira's script. Just want to make sure she doesn't do anything that I don't want her to do. So yeah, she's a cool character. I just don't, and I have done a full playthrough with her, but I don't know. She's just, oh, you know what? I'm tired of this. Let's deal with these yokels. Oh, I don't have any sleep spells. Well, I have a sleep scroll. I guess I'll use that. Wasn't necessarily very well targeted, but that's okay. And one. There. More wild dogs. I don't know, this temple district seems to be pretty wild. You think that the priests would keep it more in line here. What if these things should wander west while people are heading to services?
You no fight. You fight, you die.
Give all gold and iron, or you die. 'Tis simple choices. What I say, or die. Die, die, die. Oh, that's interesting. I can join them right here. Huh. Didn't know I could do that from this place. I don't want to do that quite yet. I have another opportunity later. We'll never surrender to you, cut-rate marauders. Your hearts are brave. We ripped them out and show you. Chill, attack! Alright, fine. That's the way you want it. Alright, I think I might have to use another one of those scrolls. Probably should have done a rest before I came out here, but... There we go, that's more like it.
Nature's servant awaits.
The chill does not impress. Okay, so let's see. Oh wait, I don't have to do that anymore. I was like, I have to give somebody else the gems. No, now I don't. And there we go. Yeah, so I have run into that before. But for whatever reason, I always seem to run into those particular chill mercenaries later in the game. I don't know why. But as it happens, yeah, I could have had them take me to the bandit camp. I'm not ready to do that yet. That'll number one, that'll take me pretty far north, and I don't really want to do that quite yet. Because there's still some things to do around here. And besides which, there's other people I want in the group when I do that, who I don't have yet. But for now, I just want to see what I can see here in this map. What's that? I think this might be one of those areas where there's... Nope, it's just war dogs. Okay. Come on, guys. Whack them. Everybody take a war dog.
Even with infravision, I prefer...
They kind of almost use wolf pack tactics, but not quite. Like, sometimes they go around the back of you, but it always seems like they do it too late. What is that? Another wolf. Uh-oh, what's this? What do we got here? Wolf. 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 Okay, so all just wolves. Now, why am I looking so carefully at that? Because this, again, is one of those areas where there's leveled spawns. Sometimes there is a vampiric wolf here. Oop. Down here, get back, get back, get back. Get away, get away. And while you're at it, cast a spell. Sorry, my controller's going a little berserk there for a second. And then Mira also get back. Boy, I have a mage-heavy party right now.
What now, I wonder?
Uh-huh.
Do you have any spells? Nope, you have nothing.
My ear?
Use one of these. Oh, now Boyle's getting hit. God.
Where to now?
Not doing a good job of keeping my front line safe, my back line safe. Alright, come on, guys. There we go. Down here. What's that? A warg. Oh, this is the one. Oh, this is the encounter. I knew it. Ha ha ha. There. 2 vampiric wolves. This is not good. Okay. So, those vampiric wolves we have got to hit with magic attacks, or else it will not hurt them. Luckily, all the people up there have magical weapons. She does not have a thing, but I'll tell you what she can do. Well, she can use this, first of all. And then Dinah here can toss her these. She can use those as well. There we go. And I think that'll do it. I think everybody up there has a magic weapon. Oh, except for, well, no, Boyle has his spells. Okay, we're good. What in the world just happened up here? Oh, the Vampiric Wolf cast something on himself. Oh, unaffected by effects from Larlock's Minor Drain. Of course, because he's a vampire.
Whatever they need.
Alright. So, do that on one of these guys. One of the non-vampiric wolves.
Yes,
I hope that didn't heal him. That would suck. Gonna have him do a little healing there.
They wish my ear.
I do wish your ear. I wish your magic missile, that's what I wish. Oh boy. Ah, oh, damn it, I'm getting overwhelmed. Damn. And how the F did you get back here? We'll deal with that thing, will ya? Those of us who are not casting spells at this exact second, run away. Damn it! This is not good. That is a burly bunch. And why have you not cast this spell yet, moron? It's the delay. I mean, it's not moron. It's the delay in the damn turn order. But it just drives me crazy. There we go. All right. Let's get up there. We need you to deal with these guys, especially the Vampiric Wolf.
You've a task?
I do have a task for you. Take a healing potion, please. And I guess we're going to just expel this Wand of Magic Missiles, or expend it, rather, on this guy. Nothing else I can do. Same for your magic missile. There we go. Dreadwolf. No, I didn't want the Dreadwolf to take it. I wanted the... the problem with them being so bunched up here is that somehow it's very easy to target the wrong thing. Damn it. And there is almost nothing she can do at this point. I don't know what happened that... She's gonna have to go to melee, I think, because she doesn't have anything else that can hurt them. Dinah here has her magic bullets, and she can use those. Just gotta get her to target the right monster.
Go here. Do that. What about my needs?
All right. And then Boyle. What do you have left, buddy? One magic missile. Okay. Whoa! Oh boy, we are in big trouble here. God damn it. Yeesh, I don't know what I've got to hurt these guys. Well, I know I've got this. I've got to cut down their numbers. That's the problem. It's just, it's not even that they're just so damn many of them.
What is it this time?
And just keep doing what you're doing. Yeah, I knew I wasn't going to be able to save her. Come on, come on. Fire. Oh, man, this is not good. This is not good at all. These wolves. Alright. What can she do? I think I'm going to need to trade some healing potions. I don't know if I can make it through this one. Oh, and now he's held too. Oh, no. Oh my god. This is bad. Yeah, 2 vampiric wolves, man. That is bad fucking news. I mean, it's basically just... We got 1 down, but it's basically just... Can Minsk take that one out? That is like before he gets held. That's the question. And can we defend ourselves against this thing? Come on, Boyle, do it! Fire! Still doesn't kill it. Unbelievable. Dread Wolf. So the Dread Wolf is immune to cold. Oh god, I wish I'd known that a second ago. Alright, now you do the same thing that Mira just did. Take a damn healing potion. Alright, everybody fire at that vampiric wolf. God damn it. Oh my god. No, no, no. This is going to be... Well, the thing that's really painful about this is that... And I don't even have any healing. I can't even stop it. Is that they have so much crap. And I have weak characters who are left. There's almost no way I'm going to be able to haul all their stuff back. And if you leave... the stuff, it's gone. And that is really, really bad. So, and this thing is barely injured. I don't know what I can do to stop it. I really don't. Oh, it did work. Oh, god damn it. I wish I had known that a while ago. Are you kidding me that that works on it? Alright, well. Everybody kill. Doesn't work on the vampiric wolf. Okay. It would have really helped me. Oh, no, 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 no! Ah! I'm gonna do the same goddamn thing to him. Alright, let me see what else Boyle has got up his sleeve here. He's got a spell. Oh, it's a... it's a useless spell. Okay, what have I got in my bag of scrolls? Just desperately running through the bag of scrolls here. Burning Hands! I've got some Burning Hands to backpack. Alright, Boyle. Let's see if you can pull it out, buddy. Oh, come on. That is very possibly going to kill him, too. So, I gotta run over here. Nope, I gotta run up here. This is a tricky business. Alright. Fire. There we go. Come on, come on. Oh, man. Just try to... If I can just get this just right. It's probably still going to get him. Come on, fire! Oh my god, no, no, no! Oh my god! Can't believe this! What a nightmare! anything else the rest of you can do? Nothing. They are absolutely spent. Nira's got to go into melee. She cannot hurt this thing otherwise. And Boyle is got to run this way and hope that that does it. And I don't know what I'm going to do about, even assuming I survive this encounter, I do not know what I'm going to do about picking up all this stuff, because I just... Oh, damn it. Well, actually, that might get him. Come on. Well, it almost killed Nira, but... Hey, Nira, run away. And Boyle run away.
What now, I wonder?
What now, I wonder, too. I don't know. What now? Okay. Run, run, run. Come on. Oh, no. Boyle's held. Ah, this is a party wipe. This is a party wipe. Or, if not a party wipe, then certainly... Come on, come on, come on. Oh, yeah, this is... We can't hurt this guy. Nira has to go... Nope, go there. Get that. Only magical weapons hurt it. Yeah, that's it. Alright, well, I guess it's just as well, because I would have had to figure out a way to get the whole group back, so... So we'll assume that either Nira or Dynahir ran and saved their ass. So, alright, so lesson learned. Do not go wandering into the temple district without the right spells. I mean, yeah. That was brutal. That was brutal.
Welcome. The traveling adventurer is never turned away from a house of Lothander.
And so we have completed that quest, and I think we're just gonna leave. Made our way back to the temple. Presumably drag that. I guess actually that could have worked. That if I wouldn't have had to, I could have dragged the items back, and presumably the NPC could do that too. Just drag the items back one by one to the temple itself, just so that they would not be lost. That would probably have been the way to do it. But yeah, those things are brutal. If you don't have the right spells, I don't want to talk to that guy. He's just a drunk. Now, it does occur to me that my sleep spell was able to affect some of them. Part of me wants to go back and try that again, because this may not be a permadeath run, but damn it, I'm stubborn, and I don't like the fact that I have to run from an encounter with wolves. Let me look at the spell loadout I have. Yeah, see, she didn't have a total spell. I'm going to rest here. And I'm going to take on those goddamn wolves again. That's what I'm going to do, because I am stubborn. And I don't like losing. And that was terrific that you cast that, Nira, but we're going to change your script, because now you're back to doing the things I don't want you to do automatically. Okay. Okay, so let's do a quick save. Oh wait, let's have Boyle memorize his spell. His armor spell, or cast his armor spell. And we're going to do that whole thing again. Sorry for the redundancy, but, you know, but I am going to beat those goddamn wolves. Yeah, vampiric wolves, no joke. They are no joke at all. Not to be trifled with. But what I think what may make the difference here is for some reason I assumed from the get-go that the sleep spells would not work on them, so I didn't. And of course it doesn't work on the vampiric wolves, but it does work on the other wolves. Let's practice on these war dogs, shall we? Oh, well, already. There's not a good sign. Oh, come on, guys. Wait a minute, she's still casting spells. Alright. I know why that is. Change that in a second. Alright. The reason she's still casting spells is that I had an errant click there. And what happens is this. This is one of the very few things I don't like about this implementation. You have to do this. You set your settings, and then you do done, and then you do done again. If you don't do done twice, it doesn't apply them. So that means I'm just going to sleep again. Alright, so we're going to go... Just making sure I check out the whole area before I go take on those wolves. Because after I do that, anything else will be anticlimactic. So I don't want to deal with wolves and then have to deal with kobolds. There are the bears.
A man shouldn't speak to
there's that guy.
unless spoken to first.
I'm going to be ruder to him this time. Not to be rude, will you stand a bit back from me? By all the gods, I shall be glad to be back in Waterdeep come the 10 day. I care not for your whining. Go where you will, but get out of my way first and foremost. How typical of the savages I've met here. Rude as can be, in personal hygiene that would choke the stoutest ox. Not relieve myself of your presence fast enough. Fine. Be that way. Pardon. Mute for a sneeze there. And yes, so this is
proud of your actions.
He'll be prouder when I beat those wolves. I'll tell you that much. That's all I care about right now. To hell with the Sword Coast. I'm beating up some wolves. And here's these guys.
You no fight. You fight, you die.
We'll never surrender to your cut-rate marauders. Your hearts are brave. We ripped them out and show you. Chill, attack. So here are these guys again. I want to actually back up because what happened last time, I think I can do this a little bit more succinctly. Oh, wow, that did not hardly affected any of them. That's disappointing. Well, let's try that again. You saved once, you won't save twice. There we go, that's more like it. Okay, so got that. Thanks to our handy-dandy gem bag, we can just collect things here. this guy. Don't need to talk to him again. He doesn't really offer anything useful. And there's nothing really over there. All right. It's a big area. That's the other thing that kind of always surprises me. I never realize how big this area is. So there's the Larswood. We're not going there right this second, but... What's that? Is that them? Oh, there it is. We've entered it. I thought they were a little bit further south of this, but oh well. Okay, so we have worked our way back to this point. We are now encountering the vampiric wolves once again. And hopefully we will fare... Do I still have my armor spell from before? How do I have two of them? I don't remember. I don't understand that. But we're going to lead off with this.
Nature's servant awaits.
And... yeah, she's just going to go in there. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe I should do this. I'm going to split this stack. I'm going to give just a few of these to Jaheira. And then similarly, I'm going to give... Clearly I need more +1 bullets, which I will rectify when I get back to town. And I'm going to give those to Nira, so that everybody is using effective weapons here. It also is, I'm going to use the same tactics that I used in the past against ghouls, where what I want to do here is avoid melee with these suckers as much as I can. Fortunately, Minsk, I think, is... I don't have enough arrows to split between the two of them, so Minsk is just going to have to go in.
Is that called?
And I'm not going to use Larlock's Minor Drain on the damn thing, but I am going to use that Melf's Acid Arrow.
What is it this time?
What is it this time? We barely started adventuring together. What are you talking about? All right, fire. All right, now we see the rest of them. So the pack led by the vampiric wolf, and we're just gonna hit him right here. Come on, come on. Fire that spell, Boyle. I need you to fire that spell. It affected 2 of them, so that's good. What did it not affect? It did not affect the Dreadwolf. It did affect the Wargs. Okay, so that's fine. That just takes down their numbers. That's what I need to happen. Now it is time for... I can't have Minsk in there all alone, so we're just going to have the melee folks go back in. And I am not fiddling about. And this, again, may be one of those kind of like... Oh, wait. No, that's right. The Dreadwolves are immune to... I gotta remember that. The Dreadwolves are immune to cold damage, which was a... definitely news to me. So we're gonna...
Yes,
not be able to use that. We are going to use every little bit that we can on that vampiric wolf. We want to knock one of them out of the game as soon as possible. And there's Nira. There's Nira doing the Nira thing. So, what did Nira do? Let's see. Let's see if I can get to this game. Where do I get my... I can't figure out how to get to the... There we go. What did Nira do? Wild Wild Surge, swirly things. So, okay. Not necessarily. Again, this is the problem with wild surges. Is it harmful? Well, that depends on whether you think not doing the thing that I desperately need her to do, instead doing something funny and goofy, is harmful. I consider it harmful. Alright. So, that's useless. What do you have left? Do you have anything left? No, you just have your armor spell, which is absolutely useless to me. Dinah here. I'm gonna have her turn those over to... What was that? What was that?
You rang?
Yeah. Attack some wolves, but not those wolves. Attack that one. With that spell. And what can you do? Cast a spell. Just whack that thing, will ya? Okay. And Boyle, what does Boyle have left? Boyle has almost nothing left. So what Boyle needs to do is switch to magical bolts, right? Does Boyle not have magical bolts? Oh, Boyle doesn't have magical bolts. Well, so much for that idea. Boyle is at this moment useless against that Dreadwolf. So he can, or against the Vampiric Wolf, so he can just shoot at the Dreadwolf and hope things work out for the best. Yeah. Oh, and see, Vampiric Wolf has dealt a blow to Minsk. That is not good. Oh, and one of them is over here fighting us directly. Great. Great. Let me see here. Do that. Boyle, run over here. Maybe that will distract it for a second. Is Khalid done too? Oh, it's just that sound is just the swirly things. That's what it is. How damaged are these damn things? The Vampiric Wolf, Dreadwolf. You guys better be focusing on the Vampiric Wolf, for God's sakes. They're not. They're focusing on the Dreadwolf. Which does not help me in the fucking least. Okay, so you two, what are you gonna do? I need to focus this magical damage on the Vampiric Wolf. If I don't get him down. Oh, and she got tagged. Ugh. Yeah, they're too many of them here. They're just really ruining my day here. Well, Minsk is probably going to go down again. Let's see. And I am not touching this thing. If I don't pull him down... Oh, and the other one's uninjured. This is crazy, but I may not be able to take on this bunch. They are just too goddamn tough. I do not have the ability to take them on. Well, I'm gonna play it out again. We'll see. If I don't do this one, then I think I'm gonna leave it be. In fact, oh, I don't dare leave with Minsk there because, yeah, he'll just lose all his stuff, and if I leave the area. All right, well, I gotta try to play it out. It's probably not gonna do me any good, but we're gonna try once more. Please, guys, take out one of these things. Please. Still showing up as injured. Not even badly injured. That's just crazy. Did she do it again? Unaffected by effects of Larlock's minor drain. The Dreadwolf is? Alright, now I'm seeing why I'm having some problems. Or is... Oh, no! All of her spells have become swirly things. All of them. So it's not a temporary effect, it's a persistent effect. That basically, until this wears off, every spell she casts is just going to be swirly things. Nira, I think you just got kicked out of the party. I think that we have decided that you are not participating, a useful participant in our little band. Because that is just crippling. Well, let's see what we can do here. And I hate to have... No, actually, Dinah here is going to have to run this way. And Nira... What have you got left? Nothing. Nothing useful. Okay. Just swing at him. Slashing damage from Khalid. I keep hearing that sound that indicates the swirlies, and I'm trying to figure out exactly how bad her Wild Surge has affected us. I think I'm just overmatched by this wolf pack. It's just too much. All right, tell me he's injured. He's badly injured this time. Thank God. Okay, apparently we're back. I think we're back. Pardon me for that. There was a little technical glitch there. So we are in the midst. I don't know what has made it in here and what is not. So we're in the midst of this desperate battle against this incredibly lethal vampiric wolf pack, or at least a wolf pack led by 2 vampiric wolves, which is probably this is the hardest encounter I've had for this group so far, and I'm just desperately just kind of running from these wolves, trying to make a difference here, trying to knock down the vampiric wolf so I can focus on this Dreadwolf. Right now that the wargs are asleep, they were vulnerable to the sleep spell. There is something going on with Nira's wild magic that's causing these weird swirly things to appear. I don't know whether that has an effect or not. It's completely unclear to me whether that's the case. But so far it appears that they are immune to the majority of our effects. Yeah, so Dinah here is going to go that way. Boyle and Nira are going to shoot at this thing. And now he's coming after them. So now Dinah here is going to shoot at him, and this is
what is it this time?
Prophetic that this is very similar to the tactics we used against Greywolf, if you recall. Actually, she should go that way. So perhaps look at this as Greywolf's revenge. Oh my God! Oh my God! I can't believe that. Oh my God! No! Well, at least I've got a sleep spell, and damn it, I'm going to use it because that's the only thing I can do. Oh, I hope that's enough. This is skin of your teeth stuff, folks. Absolute skin of your teeth. So Nira will switch to melee and fight this thing. Boyle will run this way. As difficult as this encounter is, what's really annoys me about this is it's not actually going to give me that much experience. And now Nira's got to run. Run her ass off. Dinah here. Oh, no. I'll run that way. I want to select Dinah here. I don't want to move there. Okay. Dinah here, what can you do for me? You can surely do something against this Dreadwolf, right? I'll tell you what this is. It's a good time for Dinah here to use her shield amulet. This is like just land of the evil canines. Like I said, I like the idea that this is Greywolf's revenge. This is like his spirit. His angry spirit has come back and infected this pack of wolves. Do we get the... Oh, we did. We got the wolf. Oh, thank God. Okay, well, forget these sleeping suckers. Get this thing. Boyle's just gonna kill these sons of bitches. Oh my God! Dinah here went down. That did not take much. My God, I had her running, but she didn't get away in time. Alright, I gotta get that war dog off of Nira. The swirlies keep coming for God knows what they are, but they keep coming. All right. And that means that you... Oh, she doesn't have any healing left. Well, she can do this. There we go. That gives her a little bit of hit points left, and now she can kill these things. These swirly things are driving me crazy. Absolutely crazy. Okay. Wow. Wow. That was crazy hard. Crazy hard. I cannot believe... I mean, I had to pull out all the stops to beat those things. And like I said, what's really annoying to me about all this is, yes, Boyle leveled in the middle of the combat. That's great. But as hard as that was, I've got 2 dead party members. Well, at least she's most of the way to her next level. But yeah, what a nightmare that was. Well, let's look at who's got inventory space. Boyle's got a little. Mellecamp's been just riding shotgun this whole time. The History of the Dead 3, you know what? I'm leaving that book there. I know what the History of the Dead 3 is. If you haven't read it and you want to read it, feel free to look it up. Available at fine bookstores and wikis near you. But yeah, what we have to do is we have to have room to recover all the gear from our 2 compatriots. And that is not going to be easy. Okay, well, here's what we can do. Take that magic missile scroll and put it in here. It still doesn't free up enough space, but that's okay. Nira should be able to carry some of this. Well, she's not carrying that, I can tell you. I think that's about all she can carry. She's not strong. Oh, but he is. He's got hill giant strength right now. That's wonderful. Okay, so it's just a matter of inventory slots. Yep. Anything else heavy? Alright, so he can carry all the heavy stuff. And let me see, what else does she have?
You rang?
I think that you can carry the rest. I think. What? What in God's name is attacking me now? Please let that be an erroneous... Yeah, it is. Oh no! Another wild dog. Go to hell, you fuck. Oh my God, just kill them, please. And Jaheira, get in here into melee. Yep, I have formally decided that this whole episode is the angry...
Perhaps this group needs not quite as much help as I thought.
This is the angry spirit of Greywolf. That's what that is.
Perhaps this group needs not quite as much help as I thought.
The angry spirit of Greywolf. And that's right outside the temple. That's what really blows my mind. It's like, this is generally thought to be a safe area. It's not. Hey, Keldath. We have dead people. We see dead people. Okay, so what can we do here? Now, lucky for these two, it is part of our health plan in Boyle's group that you get resurrection services. Well, there it was, the insanely difficult combat. I better give some of this stuff back to Minsk before Khalid loses his strength spell here, or his strength potion effects. The the Revenge of Greywolf, that's what it is, and I'll tell you what, that's what I'm going to call it on the highlight reel, because this one's going on the highlight reel. There's no way it's not. I think I'm going to take a bit of a break there. We're going to save at this point. There's a lot, obviously, of... I'm going to actually make this the end of this particular session, since we've gone on for quite a long time, and I think that's enough for one session. Yeah, something else, but we shall call it The Revenge of Greywolf, and it shall be remembered in the annals of Twitch for as long as I shall maintain my account, I'll tell you that much. Hell of a combat. It's always the random ones that surprise you, how difficult they are. So we will pick this up again next time, where we still have, of course, riding in our pack that whole time, scared out of his wits, was Mellencamp the chicken. And we have to get him home. We have to get him home and see about his future. And then we have to decide who exactly is going to stick with this group and who is not. Because right now, I've got one wild mage who has... Yeah, I have serious questions about. And then Dinah and Minsk, who, as a pair, have been okay, but maybe not as great as I would hope they would be. So I have questions about all of them at this point. All of them. Do any of them really belong in my party? But we're going to give that some careful consideration. I'm not going to make any snap judgments. I did resurrect them from the dead, after all. But we're going to think very long and hard on that and decide who's going to stay and who's going to go. Boyle may have to make some strategic reorganization changes here in the next session, so we shall see. This, of course, is Old Tom Jin. This is my playthrough of Baldur's Gate, the Enhanced Edition, and thank you for watching. Please tune in and join me next time. Have a great day.